Guys, we are home. I've got this stuff behind me. Let's take a look because I haven't even looked at all of it yet. Some of this I'm going to be seeing for the first time as I show.
Mountain Man.
Treasures.
So guys, this is a little bit, almost overwhelming. It's very deep. There's a lot of stuff here. So I'll try and go through what we've got, tell you a little bit about it. But if I go into each and everything here, it's just going to take way too long. The Return of the Jedi lunchbox there with Wicket. I picked that up at the first stop when I went and stopped there the first time. But I thought, you know what, it's Star Wars, I'll include it. So that wasn't part of the big haul. But there we got the speeder bike from Endor. It's the one where you push the button there and the thing blows up. It's really cool. Not listed yet. I'm not sure on the value there. The C-3PO R2-D2 belt buckle. Yeah, they had a belt buckle. I think that's about 15 bucks. This might be pretty good. I've got to look it up. The Play-Doh action set. I don't know how many of the molds are in there, but there are molds in there. So, we might be able to part that out or sell it as a set. This is a cool piece, not yet listed, but it's going to be listed soon. This is the original Slave One, Boba Fett's ship. It's got the panel here, and it's got, stickers are a little bit rough, but they're all there. That piece right there, guys, the ramp, that you can sell that for like, I think it's 50 or 60 bucks. That single black piece right there. I could probably make a little bit more money parting this thing out, I think, because you can sell the cockpit, you can sell this, you can sell the ramp, but I want to sell it as a unit. I want to keep it together because it is together right now, and I would feel bad about gutting this thing. So we also do have back here Han Solo in the carbonite. This will sell for, I think, 50 or 60 bucks as well. Just this little piece. And you'll notice right here, and I've got them in the others, this guy is so good. Look, it has right there. Han Solo in carbonite, 1980. I'm not sure. Oh, click in probably it says or something. Boba Fett vehicle. So he's got everything labeled. I don't even have to do research as to figure out what some of these very side characters are. He's got it all. So this right here, guys, with Han Solo there, this is probably $150 plus shipping, I think. Here, this is a General Mills deal. General Mills helped put this one out. Of course, the land speeder. This is a pretty cool piece. You can look inside. I can do it one-handed here. Let's see. There you go. You can look inside the engine. So that's cool. This thing works perfectly. Sometimes you'll find it without the seats in it. And this has the seats. The stickers are there. The windshield is there. Everything is there. That's great. The Tauntaun. There are a couple. Let's move this out of the way for a second. There are a couple versions of this. This is the complete belly. See the belly, as I remember in the movie, he cuts it open. There's some where the belly is open. This has an open back. You can see right here, because that's where you would put your action figure riding him, so he can sit inside there. So this is the open back. And often when you find these, like anything else, the accessories are missing. The saddle is here. What happened most often on these is the reins. The reins would break. And so they sell much better when the reins are intact. And once again, you could sell just the reins or just the backpack. Any of this stuff you could part out. So there's the Tauntaun. We got him back here too. Now there is a little bit of yellowing on him just from age. It's not awful, but it's there. So the Wampa, I mean, it's still pretty cool. And then we do have the die-cast Darth Vader TIE Fighter, and he's in there as well. So that's cool. Other vehicles, this is Battlestar Galactica. He had Battlestar Galactica as well. And this flips up and missiles go in there. Look, he has the missiles. So he kept the missiles for this thing. This is in great shape, and it's got the pilot as well. And he's got another one. It's it's buried back here, but we got one of the fighters. Now the sticker is coming off, unfortunately. The other side is fine, but the fighter is, or the pilot is in there, and he's got the missiles for everything. So that's going to make the value of that go up significantly. Now, in terms of the bulk of it here, is action figures. And you can't even really tell the scope of what we've got here because they're piled on top of each other. I didn't even have room on my table. We'll go through some of these and I'll show you. I'm still listing. I've listed a whole bunch of them. I've got about 4 dozen listed. One of them, actually this guy, Prune Face, is already sold. This guy sold in about a day and a half, and he's our first out of this lot to sell. He sold for just about $60, I believe. I'd have to look it up, or I'll put the comp up here. He has already sold. He is relatively rare, and even more rare to find him with his weapon and the cloak. And most of these pieces, all the accessories, or at least most of the accessories, are here, which is phenomenal. This pile is so amazing, guys. So Prune Face, we're going to keep out because he did sell already. Now, this guy is at auction. This is the original Boba Fett with his blaster, 1979. This is not the missile that shoots out the back. This is a solid piece here. But I've got this guy at auction, and he's already got multiple watchers and multiple bids. I think as I'm recording this, he's up to $28. Put this guy at auction, and he's at about $15. This is R5D4. Now, keep an eye out for this guy. He's still collectible as he is. People like him. But this right there, that little, see where that bar, that small one, is clear? Or hollow, whatever. If that's filled in, it's a red bar variant. There's variants of a lot of these. If that's filled in, it's worth crazy big money because there are not many like that. That's the only difference. That little bar is filled in. But even so, this guy is going to sell. Got multiple watchers. And we've got something else. Oh, over here. This is not Star Wars. This is Mork from Ork in his egg ship. You can see we got Robin Williams in there. This comes apart in the middle. They also made an egg ship radio. They sell extremely well. I have more watchers on this than I do on the Boba Fett, believe it or not. I listed them at the same time. This actually just got bids as I started putting this together. I think he's up to $21.50, something like that. Started him at, I think, 99 cents. And he's already bouncing way up. So this is going to be a great sale. And this was sort of a throw-in. You know, you saw there at the end, would you like this? Would you like this? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take it all. And so Mork from Ork is doing quite well at auction right now. Some more of these, just to show you. R2-D2, this is the solid piece on the top. That just means there's no... the solid dome, I think, is what it's called. It's just one piece. This is the first run. This is one of the first 12 that they made. So you'll see that listed too, is first 12 R2-D2. He's going to go up to auction tonight because I'm just, the price on these things vary so much. And then this is the one with the sensor scope. That little plastic piece right there will pop up, the little blue piece. And so he came out later after the first R2. So I'm going to put both of these up to auction. We'll see how they do. Looking at some of these others, this is another of the first 12. This is Princess Leia, of course. She's got a little bit of wear there on the eyebrows, but otherwise her cape is here, her gun is here. This, I would not be surprised if it went near $100 for that one. So let's move her out of the way. Let's keep Boba Fett and that out. We'll leave R2 out because they're going to get bids. Figuring out how to organize some of this is crazy, guys. Here is Luke Skywalker in his Bespin outfit. This is from 1980. This is the second movie. He's got I found the backpack. It was separate in a baggie of stuff that the guy wasn't sure what it went with. So I found that and put that with him. He's missing his blaster, unfortunately, but he's got his lightsaber. So this is a cool one. This might be $50 or $60, probably about $60, I think, for this guy. So pretty cool. These guys, not as great. I just listed these this afternoon. The Bespin security guard. There's 2 of them. I think they're about $15 or $20. Again, they have their weapons. Here we got Darth Sidious. This is Emperor Palpatine. He's got his staff. So that's cool. Original, one of the first 12. 1977 C-3PO here. This is a cool one. This is pretty rare. This is the Jabba from 77. I've got one of these in my personal collection, but he does not have the cape. And that's pretty rare to find in the blaster, too, to be honest with you. But the stitched cape that he wears, that makes this guy pretty desirable. Here's my bags of random pieces that I have to figure out still. The TIE Fighter pilot from 1982. We've got one of the bounty hunters. Okay, we've got another. This is the one of the Death Star droids. Okay, from 78. Here's Anakin Skywalker. This was one of the final 17 or last 17. This was a mail away, I believe, a mail order. You had to order him. And this is late 80s. This is mid 80s, 1985. This is when really it began to kind of wane, the popularity of these things. And so they made one final run of 17 of them. And Anakin Skywalker was one of those. Any in that last run tend to be pretty good. Here we've got this guy. This is Prada Baba. I should actually put him in the screen and show you. And there are some variants. I told you there's multiple variants on different stuff. This guy, there's variants where his tusks are white, his tusks are pink. These are the pink tusks. So, you know, you got to look out for the variants when you make these things. Some little differences, subtle differences can make all the difference in the money. This, actually, I didn't show you. This is Battlestar Galactica 2. And it has the missiles, and it's got the guy. That guy will sell for, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks by himself, probably. But again, I pulled that out of his collection. I want to respect the collection. And yeah, I could probably part it out and make a little bit more eventually. It's a cooler thing to sell it as one piece. I've already gotten a couple questions about this. It's going to move pretty quickly at 80 or 90 bucks, I think, for that guy. Here we've got just your basic Stormtrooper. This from 1977. I've got at least 2 more of those. Okay, here's one right here. Here's another one. He's got a little bit of yellowing, but still an original character. Here's Luke Skywalker. This a first 12 as well. Random blue saber. A lot of them that you find is going to be the yellow saber when he's got his farm boy outfit on, and this one's got the blue. So that's pretty cool. That is a cool variant. Here we got Han Solo, 1977. Now, interestingly, on these guys, he's got his blaster, of course. There are 2 versions of this. This is the, see his hair there is kind of like the Beatles cut. There's another one where it comes down to a point in the middle. There's a little bit of a V on his hair. There's they call it big head and small head. And this one is a big head version, and then there's a small head version. The small head, I believe, was first. Then they pulled that and started making this one. The small head, I think, is a little more desirable, about 10 bucks more or so, $10, $15, but still pretty good there. Here we got another Stormtrooper. Here we've got the Power Droid, Gonk Power Droid. This is a little rubber piece on top. Very often that is missing, so very cool that that is intact. Some of these now I haven't gone through, so the ones that are in just the baggies, that's the stuff that I haven't gone through yet. I don't even know all of what's here. So this is Nikto. This is one of the guards, I think, on the on Jabba's skiff, I think. So that's cool. We'll put that guy over in that box. We haven't gone over him yet. Here's Princess Leia as the bounty hunter in her disguise when she goes to rescue Han. So that's cool. Some of these, I don't know. There's so many figures. I got to look them up and see what they're worth. He's covered up. Oh, this is the Luke Skywalker Jedi outfit from Return. So he's got his cape and everything. He got his saber. That's going to be fantastic. There are so many of these that are good, you guys. Apologies if this gets boring for people. The at driver. What do we got here? We've got Wigway. Okay. Another guy from 1983. Here we've got the squid head. I always thought that guy was cool. We've got one of the Ewoks. This is the Medicine Man, I think. Yeah, Ewok Medicine Man, 1983. And look, he's got all of his stuff. Some of the Ewoks are good. I don't remember which ones, so we'll have to look him up. Here we got Lando. Yep, Lando from 1980. From Bespin, here we've just got a generic. Nope, is this Luke? That's not Luke. He's got it labeled as Luke Skywalker in his Hoth battle gear. So even he got some of them wrong because Luke never had a mustache, but I like it. I like this guy. This guy, one of the from the A New Hope, Bosk. No, he's the bounty hunter. Bosk, the bounty hunter. He's on the ship with Vader, and he's there when our buddy Boba Fett shows up. Here we've got one of the medical droids, which is cool. This is a good one, guys. This is Yoda, and he's got his snake. And, yep, and he's got his staff. You can buy the snake on eBay for great money because that's not attached. That goes around his neck. It's a separate piece. That will sell. The staff will sell. Complete. This is a fantastic piece. That's exciting. Here we've got another of Princess Leia, so that's good. Here, this guy. Keep an eye out for this variant. This guy, Sears, I think, first released this guy, and they got black and white photos, and they thought his outfit was blue, and so they released a blue version of Snaggletooth. Well, he's supposed to be red, so that didn't last long. The blue version, I think, goes for over $1,000 if you find the blue version, because there are not many of them. But the red version, not quite as valuable, but it will still sell, I'm sure. Here we've got Lando in his skiff guard outfit. Here we've got an Ugnaught, and that's pretty cool. So happy about that. Haven't gone through him yet. One of the first 12. Here's Greedo from 1977. Very cool. Here we go. There's another one, Dengar. Haven't looked at him yet. There's so many here, guys. That is that Han in his Hoth gear. Yep. Okay. Here we've got one of the Royal Guards, and actually back there, a Royal Guard bank, which not super valuable, but super cool looking. Okay, look at. I'm just going to start showing you some of these guys because this video is getting super long. We got Hammerhead back here. We've looked at him. We've got another Ewok. We've got. This is one of the guys with. I could probably put him with a speeder bike. Actually, I might do that one. I haven't listed that, so we might list him with the speeder bike. Okay, we got that guy. Okay, there we go. We got one of, is that from 80? Yep, one of the snow troopers. I think I've got 2 of these in here. I think I saw 2. All right, now we got another Endor soldier. That guy, I don't recognize that guy. Clath, I don't know that one. He's probably one of the guys in Jabba's palace. And look, you see him hiding back there. That is the $6 million man. We'll show you that here in a second. Here we've got one of the Gamoran guards. I always thought those guys were cool, the little pig guys. This guy I always thought was one of the creepiest. This is the droid that was like torturing the other droids. That guy is spooky. There we go. There's Jabba's main man. I like that. That's Bib Fortuna. There we go. We got that guy. We got, I mean, it just keeps going, guys. We've got an officer. We've got, oh, look at, this is good. This is IG-88, the bounty hunter. If you saw the Mandalorian, that guy all of a sudden became popular. Here we've got another snow trooper with his weapon. Okay, there we go. That's Lando's guy with the computer thing in his head. Okay, we got another one. I mean, this, guys, it just keeps going. Here's another Princess Leia outfit. I think that one's pretty solid right there. We've looked at this one. This is the Rancor Keeper. He's listed because he's in the different baggie. That's how I can keep them straight. All right, another, I think, is this a 2-1B? Yeah. We got him. He's cool. Cool looking droid. We've got another Han Solo here. And there's a couple more hiding in here. Here we got Admiral Akbar. Okay, from 82. And this, I had this guy as a kid. I remember him. Luke as in his X-Wing outfit. And I think, oh, no, there's more. There's more. See? There's another bounty hunter. Not yet gone through. And there's a first 12 of Chewbacca. Obviously looked a little better later on in the run. A little bit goofy looking there. We got more though, guys. We got, I mean, he's got a black hole. He's got the audio cassette with this as well, the cassette tape. This is super cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Look, this is Revenge of the Jedi before they changed the name. He was in the fan club. So we've got some of the fan club stuff here. So we got the Revenge of the Jedi patch and the Empire patch. We got a Return of the Jedi sticker in here. There is also a set of 8x10s in here, like glossy photos, which is super cool. Got Wicket. And I don't know how much these are worth. Probably not a ton, but I would bet they're worth $5 or $10 a piece. A lot of the figures, guys, are 25, 35, 50, I mean, or more. Look, there's some Indiana Jones in here too. These are like some press photos. That is cool. I feel like I've been through so much of it, and then I look and realize I haven't made a dent. It's crazy. These are pretty good. I think these are about $25 a piece. These are the Marvel large format comics, but he's only got 2 of them. He doesn't have 3. That's unfortunate. The Star Wars storybook. We've got Empire Strikes Back here. The official collector's edition. Oh, look, he's hiding under here. He tried to get away. This is one of the first 12 Darth Vaders, 1977. Here we've got a Star Wars, another Star Wars. This is the official poster. Get off of there. And then we've got the cassette tape ones. So Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back on cassette tape. The cassette tape I do have sitting down there in a box as well. And then an activity book. Now over here, we do have a couple more Star Wars figures. These all go together. Let me move this guy over here. It's actually pretty heavy. So we got Jabba and the stage. It's like the Jabba play set. And I have to look it up to make sure that we have everything. I think this little piece is broken here. Okay, so that's busted. But we got the band members too. See, we got here. And here's Droopy McCool. So we got him and his instrument. We got our singer. Okay, so we got that. Salacious Crumb here. So he, of course, goes with Jabba. So that is a really cool set as well. I mentioned him back here. $6 million man hanging out. But check this out. He's so fast he ran out of his shoe. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I'll list it. Obviously, I'll list it as it is. But that's super weird that he's only got one shoe. But this is a good one. He's got the bionic eye. I think that's like $100 set maybe. I'd have to look it up, but I'm guessing that's right. Over here, we do have the last little bit of stuff. This is not Star Wars stuff, but more Battlestar Galactica, and pretty rare. This is Starbuck. We've got a Cylon with his weapon. I think I right now have the only Cylon with the gun listed on eBay. We got a couple of the, what are these? The something leader, Imperial, I don't remember what those guys were called. We've got these guys, the little 4-armed guys. I got 2 of those as well. We've got is it the Daggett, right? We got him, and very often the tail broke. Tail's not broken on this one, so that's good. And then we got a Dama here as well, and he also, somewhere in there, there you can see it. He's got his blaster. Now, the few other things, we got a vintage Gizmo and a set of 4 ET vintage guys, another Gizmo, and Stripe. So, it's a lot, guys.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I sure appreciate it. This was a lot of fun to make this video and to make this deal. That's what this thing is all about. If there was some value here, if you enjoyed it, thumbs up. That helps me out a ton. Comment, question down below. My contact information is down below as well. Maybe if you're interested in something, if you're a collector and you want some vintage Star Wars stuff, I may have it. We'll see you. Bye.